Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and in this video we'll be discussing about a new question called decode string, and this is a very interesting question, by the way. Okay, let's go through the question. Given an encoded string, return its decoded string. The encoded rule is k an encoded string. For example, we have a string inside a square bracket, then k is the number that is a prefix to that bracket, where the encoded string inside the square brackets is being repeated exactly k times. So we have to repeat the string that is inside the bracket based on the number that is preceded that bracket. Note that k is guaranteed to be a positive integer. Okay, given 1, k will be a positive integer. Good. And then you may assume that the input string is always valid, in the sense we don't have broken brackets, so we don't have to check if brackets are broken or not. So we have two information now. Then two hints, and then there are no extra white space. Okay, there is no extra white space. Then square brackets are well formed. It's already stated that we don't have a broken brackets. Then furthermore, you may assume that the original data does not contain any digits, that digits are only for those repeats number. Okay, so we don't have random numbers. We always have a number that for a square bracket. It's not like 3a, it always be 3 bracket a. So the test cases are generated so that the length of the output will never exceed 105. Okay, those are the constraints. Let's discuss this on the whiteboard. For example, let's assume a input like 3, then we have a, then we have 2 bc. In this particular case, the output will be, because a is inside the bracket, 3 is the prefix, this will become like a, and same way bc is inside the bracket and 2 is the prefix, so this will become bc and bc. So this will be our decoded string. Now let's consider another example, that is 3 a, then 2, then it had c, and so on. So now there is 2c, so this will become a, c, c, then there is a 3, so then finally it will become a, c, c, a, c, c, a, c, c. So this is the decoded string. So whenever we see this kind of brackets, there is a hint that we can use stack. So let's see how we can solve this using stack. So let's start our pointer at I equal to 0, and we're going to iterate through the length. And now we're going to create a stack. Every time we get a character here, right, we're going to keep adding that to our stack. So 3, then we're going to add the opening bracket, then we're going to add a. The time we encounter a closing bracket, right, then we keep popping up the values from the stack until we get an opening bracket. So we're going to keep popping a and construct our string, right? So this will become a. Then the time we find opening bracket, then we start constructing our number. So number, again, we're going to keep popping up, and number become 3. So if we don't find number, then we're going to repeat the a three times and keep pushing it to the stack again. So we're going to push the a 3 times, a, and then again we're going to start our iteration from here, right, 2, then again we're going to push the opening bracket bc, and the time we encounter a closing bracket, then we start popping it up and build our string, that is bc, then you're gonna pop everything and build our number 2, and we're gonna push BC twice, BC and BC, and this will become our, and at the end whatever is in the stack, we just have to return that as a join, and that will become our answer. So now let's try this in our code. So first we're going to create a stack, right? Let stack equals to a bracket. Because we have to access the top element, let's create a function as well that will make our code writing a little bit easy. So let's do function top return stack dot length -1, so it will return us the top element of the stack. Then we have to write our iteration. So let's start our for loop. I, then it will be go through our s, then const c equals to s dot r at I. So here we're gonna get our character, and we're gonna compare if the c not equals to closing bracket, we're gonna keep pushing it to our stack dot push c, else we have to write our logic. Else if we find a closing bracket, then we're gonna keep popping up from the stack and build our string. So let str equals to this, and then while top not equals to closing bracket, sorry, opening bracket, we're gonna str equals to stack dot pop plus str. For example, let's consider BC. First we're gonna pop C, so stack will become, this will become C, and second time when we're gonna pop B, so B, and this is C, so this will become BC. So yeah, we are doing right. So now when we get the opening bracket, we also need to pop that off. So stack that pop, so we got rid of that opening bracket. Then we have to construct our number. So while, so let's let num equals to blank, and then while is num stop until the popped up values are number, we're gonna keep adding. So num equals to stack dot pop plus num. So we got our number, we got our string, we got our number. Now we have to iterate until the number and keep pushing our string that many times, right? So for let I equals to 0, I less than num, let's consider number num, then I plus plus, and then we're gonna stack dot push our string. So that will push our string number of times, as many as the number we got. So at the end of this for loop, our stack will have the decoded string. So yeah, we just have to now join it and return it. So, and that should give us the result. So return stack dot join, and this should return. Let's test it. So I just wrote test cases for those 3 test cases that is given in the question. So it passed. So that's that. Thank you so much.